As you can see here, we had a little bit of trouble extracting our DNA. We couldn't see any floating pieces or separation at the top of the solution, leading us to believe that there was no DNA present. We believe our experiment went wrong at the filtering step. In the 6 Science video, they used a fine strainer, but we only had a coffee filter. The filter did not let the liquid seep through, so we squeezed it, which is where the DNA strands, more than likely, were lost. So we decided to try again.
The second time, we repeated the exact same procedure, although we used a larger strainer, which we used, hoping to allow the DNA to pass through. Unfortunately, the drainer did not fit the bowl, so some solution leaked out, which was a source of error. We used a spoon in both occasions to guide the liquid left in the drainer into the bowl. This may have also been where the DNA was lost.
There are many sources of experimental error in our DNA extraction, but this is typical in most experiments, because science has a tendency to be unpredictable. We believe our major source of error came from the draining process. We took breaks in between filming each shot, so the liquid may have separated before we mushed it with the strawberry, or we may not have mashed the strawberry enough. Another trial error may be from the isopropyl alcohol, where we may have not chilled it long enough, not allowing the DNA to fully precipitate out of the solution.
Next time, we will use an actual drainer that will be more refined and find a way to move the entirety of the solution when switching cups. In our last test, we were able to find some amount of DNA, but only a little bit. We could tell it was DNA due to its sticky texture, although it was not a stringy-like substance. If we had done this correctly, we would be able to see white, thin fibers clumped together because DNA likes to supercoil.
Strawberries and all plants need DNA for the exact reasons we do, for the genetic code which determines the function and traits of the fruit, or ourselves. The strawberry's DNA determines the size, shape, color, sweetness, and many other important traits. What was interesting to us is that we can consume DNA from plants, and it can be broken down and not interfere with our own DNA. In other words, it's interesting that DNA from other organisms can be eaten and is completely safe for a human to eat.
Taylor, no. Taylor, no. You can't do it. It's not in the frame! Taylor's not in the frame! Taylor! It's not in the frame!
I had to get the soap ice, so I had to hold it.
Oh, God.
I like to make a toast to DNA for not showing up. Ever. Because we did it wrong. The DNA! All the DNA! Bye-bye!